Right, so special guest then on the show today. I'm a big fan of this girl. It's been, 5 months since X Factor was on TV. She was my favourite. I wanted her to win. It's the brilliant Sam Lavery. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. Do you feel better after your nap?
Yes, I do. I feel more alive.
Just to explain to everybody that Sam was sleeping in the cars, grassed up by the manager. No, I'm going to tell everybody that.
I was tired. It's fine. I'm good now.
I'll tell you what it is. It's that constant tweeting. It's that constant...
It is.
That makes you tired.
Yeah,
I think your fingers are just knackered.
It's just the screen's so bright.
Right then, talk to me about you. How are you?
I'm really good, yeah. I'm excited. My first song's out, as you know.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited.
Excited. Okay.
Excited.
So let's rewind a bit then. Let's rewind a couple of months and first of all find out what you've been doing between then and the first single.
Yes. Well, obviously I was on the show and the show finished. We had Christmas and I was in the studio working on this song and some others as well. And then I did the X Factor tour, which finished a couple of months ago, which was insane. It was incredible. And then just been working up on releasing this song. But I feel like I've had it forever. So like my family and friends have listened to it, but it's brand new to everybody else now. So I've been feeling like I really want to release it. I'm so impatient, but it's finally out. Do you
feel like it's been, to get to this stage, like an incredibly long journey, or has everything happened really fast? So like X Factor and the tour, then the studio, then the single.
It's just flew over. The X Factor, my first audition was like a year ago, like a couple of weeks ago. So it's gone so quick, everything. And I think when I was in the moment, it felt like, oh, this is going to last forever. Yeah. The tour will last forever, but it doesn't. It just flew over.
And when you were just a kid thinking, do you know what, I want to work in music, I want to sing, I want to dance, I want to write songs, I want to do this. Did you ever genuinely think that you'd get to this stage where you'd be sat here today with the first single?
No, I always thought like, oh, I want to go on the X Factor when I'm old enough, I want to do that when I'm old enough. But I think like when you actually get to that age and you can do it, it's scary because you're like, what if it doesn't happen? Like that you've always planned in your head. And the fact that I made it as far as I did on the show, got the tour, and now I've got my own first single. It's like mental. So
this is your baby. This is your little tiny
baby.
Liam Payne, Cheryl Cole baby.
Yeah.
And you see, I didn't know that you could write songs. I didn't know that. I mean.
To me, like writing's never come really natural, and I've worked with like a couple of people, and it's always been like, yeah, it's cool. But the two guys that I worked on this song with, it just clicked instantly. It just worked so well as a three, and we got this. We got my baby. We got my baby.
The baby's been delivered.
Yeah.
Did you know the direction that you wanted to go in, like from when you left X Factor to this single? Did you because X Factor was quite rocky?
Yeah, well, exactly. Like I was shown as like that rocky singer, and this song's completely not like that. It's more of an urban-y pop style, which is exactly what I wanted to go for as soon as I left the show, and this is what I wanted everyone to see that I was working on. And I just wanted the song to be like fun, empowering, like a strong song just to listen to. Like it's fun and it's not too serious, and like the concept of it, you can take it in whatever you want. It's not about a certain situation, and it's definitely not about one person. It's like can relate in so many different situations.
So if you take this song as your first single as for what it is, if I had a Sam Lavery album in front of me, what would it sound like? What in your head? What in an ideal world, what would you want your album to sound like?
This is like a good bass. Like this is like the urban-y pop style that I really want to go for, and it's quite dancey for me because, like you say on the show, it was rocky, but I sang quite like slow ballads. Yeah. And I love singing ballads, but I wouldn't say that that's the style that I'd be at all the time. This is exactly what I want to do now.
Was there ever a temptation? I'll be honest, I hate it when people come off X Factor. The first single is a cover, and I think, oh, please don't do that. Please just show me what you are. Was there ever a temptation to sort of maybe take the easy option or the easier option? I think,
of course,
and do a cover and release it.
It could have been so much easier to record a cover and that, but then again, it's confusing people because that's not my song. Yeah. That's someone else's song again, and it's not showing anyone anything new. It's just showing them that I can cover a song.
So, I like that you've thought about this, haven't you? You've really thought about where you want to go in music.
I wanted my first baby to be mine.
Exactly. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Dear. Right, so tell me about the song then. Tell me, people that have not heard it yet, that have not bought it yet, stop laughing and tell me about it.
Well, it's called Walk Away.
Yeah.
And like I say, it's a really strong, empowering song, and quite a lot of people have said to me, well, what's it about, who's it about? But because it's quite a like independent-y type song, but I feel it's just, you can listen to it. Like, I can relate to that because of this, or I can relate to that because of what happened to me in any circumstance, so I just wanted to be strong.
What made you settle for this one? What was it about this song that you thought, that is it, first single is this, is Walk Away?
Well, we wrote, like, I've got a couple of songs and this one just always stuck, and I played something like My Family and Friends, and I was like, what do you think is right, especially for the first song, is really important, and every single one of them said this, even though they said it's very different from what people expect, that one. And I thought, as soon as I recorded it for the first time, I was like, I love this, I want to keep building on it and make it perfect.
Do you know what I've noticed? You've already got quite, well, a big fan base. People on Twitter are constantly talking about Sam Lavery. They're waiting for the single to come out at midnight last night to buy it.
Yeah.
Sending you tweets that they've bought it. I mean, there's even a fan page in Brazil or something. I mean, I've got one in Doncaster, but you've got one in Brazil. I mean, your fan base is already, as a starting point for where you are now with the first single, you've already sort of accumulated a massive fan base, which can only stand you in a good stead.
I seen, I think it was like 11:30 last night, and then people from Spain, obviously it was already 12:30 over there, and they were tweeting me saying they were listening to it, and I got so like flustered. I was like, oh my god, because it was just, I was so nervous to release it, but yeah, it's crazy, like people all over the world are listening to it.
Are you still nervous now about the reaction that people are going to have to it?
Yeah, when I put the tweet out to say I was going to release it the other day, I was like hovering over the tweet button, like, so many people to like judge, and so many people have different opinions, and it was really nervous, but it's been really positive, and I've read it back and I'm like, oh my god, like the support is amazing. So yeah, but I'm still nervous because there's going to be people that don't like it, but
of course they are.
It's always going to be like that.
Of course they are, but please, the ones that do like it, and you like it. And do you know what, that's so important as well, that you're what I mean by that is you're not one of these people that I don't think, because I think you're quite a strong person. You're a Geordie lass, you could probably smash my face in, so, I mean, I love the single. But
I've had enough, I'm okay now.
You're all right, you've had a rest. You're not someone that's going to be manipulated and twisted into the shape that you're not. You're always going to release music that you want to release, which is amazing. I love that. I would rather people, do you know what, not chart in 40th than release a song that they don't like, that they've completely manufactured, and then they've got to spend the rest of their career selling themselves something as they're absolutely not.
Yeah, I think you can see if it's not who you are. Like say if the song comes out and it's totally not what you're about, what you've been, what people have seen, it's like, you can see that's not real. So.
Exactly. Okay, so first single's out now then. Well, it came out last night at midnight.
Yes.
Available on, let me guess, iTunes, Spotify.
Everything.
Everywhere. So download it. Even if you live in Spain, you can spend your euros on it. Do that. Please. So what's next then? What's next? What are we thinking then? 6 months' time, where are you going to be? What are we going to get?
So I've got some more music coming out over summer and at the back end of the year. I've got a lot of summer shows unannounced yet, which I'm really excited about. And I've also got my headline shows to announce at the end of the year. So lots going on, lots of new music coming with my new style that everyone's finally heard. What's
the one thing that you would love to do? What's the one thing that I always like to throw a bit of a left field question? So what's the one thing you would love to do? It could be, I'll help you with this. So it could either be a collaboration.
Okay.
It could be an arena. You've just done all the bloody arenas though with the X Factor tour, but
I want to do them again.
Do them again. Just you headlining this time. Ed Sheeran is the warm-up act.
Oh my god! Okay.
What's on your what's the thing called that people make before they die? What's it called?
Bucket list.
Bucket list. Yeah. What's on the bucket list?
I think mine would be like a sellout tour, like no matter what the venues, just to have like that sold out little sticker over the day.
Yeah.
That on my poster.
That could happen.
Yeah, on my bedroom wall.
Wow, like an old Smash Hits poster.
Yeah.
Listen, Sam Lavery, all the best with a brand new single. It is absolutely brilliant. I love it.
Thank you.
And I'm honest enough to tell you if I didn't, and I do, I really like it, and I think you'll do really well with it. Just keep being you, because I think you're fantastic.
Thank you.
I
think I'm a little bit crazy on to be honest.
Right, download Sam Lavery's single today. It's available on all the usual iTunes and everything else. You know the score. And keep in touch with her on Twitter as well. Your address on Twitter is what?
at Sam Lavery _
I thought you were just going to embarrass me and say it's just at Sam Lavery. Then,
no,
like
don't
I should
worry.
have known.
I got you.